Hello, what is up everybody? Hopefully you guys have an amazing day. In today's video I have the best defensive badges, the best defensive badge loadout, setup, whatever you want to call it, and the best tier that they all should be at. So silver, bronze, gold, Hall of Fame. What should they be at? What tier should they use for point guards, shooting guards, centers? I'm going to talk about the badges and then show you some setups at the end of the video for 3, 5, 6, 7, up to 30 defensive badges. So leave that like, hit that subscribe button, turn the post notifications on, and follow all my socials, link in the description and the top comment. But the first badge I want to talk about, which is my favorite badge on NBA 2K20 for the defensive end, which is Intimidator. Now, Intimidator is the best defensive badge in my opinion. Now, obviously, other people have different opinions and stuff like that, but for all round, for every single build, Intimidator is the best badge for defense. If you're going to contest them, the higher the tier, the higher the chance of them missing a shot when you contest them from 1% all the way to 100%. Obviously, some badges like Steady Shoot with Sharp Take, sometimes you can hit 100% smothered threes, just like I hit that one. That's not really 100%. But Intimidator can make them miss, especially if they go for open layups. Intimidator still pops up and they miss open dunks. It's happened to me dozens of times, happened to people dozens of times. Makes them miss wide open layups, makes them miss contested layups, makes them miss contested middies, threes, everything on the court. It is the best defensive badge I have ever used, and I reckon have this on the max that you can have it on. Have it on gold if you can get gold max, or put it on Hall of Fame max. I really highly recommend putting it on Hall of Fame. The difference between gold and Hall of Fame is a major difference. I reckon that Hall of Fame Intimidator is way better than gold Intimidator. Tell me wrong if I'm saying a mistake right here. The next badge I want to talk about is the Clamps badge, and this is really, really good for point guards or centers. If you want to play perimeter defense, now Clamps helps you lock up the perimeter on the 3-ball and the mid-range, helps you get bump steals, helps you like make them lose stamina, force ball pickups, stuff like that. It actually is a really, really good badge, and it helps centers. Power forward right here, it helps me guard point guards with the Hall of Fame clamps that I use. I got like a 60 perimeter defense, and I can clamp them up with Hall of Fame clamps. Hall of Fame clamps to gold. Gold to Hall of Fame badges, there's nothing better than Hall of Fame badges in this game. Hall of Fame badges are literally like so overpowered to the point where they're broken, okay? But that is the next badge I want to talk about. Now, another badge I want to talk about is Rim Protector. And this Rim Protector, you can use this on any build, okay? I put it on my point guard, I put it on my center, shooting guard, small forward, center. Doesn't matter what build I have it on. I have this on at least bronze. Now, the best tier is Hall of Fame, but the most useful tier is silver. I put silver on all of my players because the silver, when you unlock it to silver, that's when you get all the animations, so the snatch blocks, the LeBron James blocks, stuff like that. That's where you get the animations. It gives you a takeover boost. When you get a block, you get a major takeover boost. Especially if takeover booster, it's going to give you an incredible amount of takeover. So Rim Protector is another great one for every build. The next one I want to talk about is Chase Down Artist. Now, for Chase Down Artist, I still reckon that bronze is the best value you're going to have. As you guys see, let's block that kid right there, I think it was. I actually blocked him, yeah. I got 2 blocks in this game so far. But Chase Down Artist, I put this on bronze on all my builds, okay? I don't go anything over bronze because even though it is amazing on Hall of Fame, it probably is way better on Hall of Fame, which it is. But bronze, I reckon, gives you the best value because that's when it unlocks the chase down block animations, okay? As long as you have it on bronze, it unlocks the chase down animations. Anything higher than that's just going to be a higher chance of you getting a chase down block. But with chase down artist bronze on, it'll give you a higher chance of getting that chase down on, okay? And that's a really, really good badge. I actually get a lot of chase downs with my point guard as well with a chase down artist. It's a really good badge for every build. The next defensive badge is Interceptor. Now, Interceptor, man. You already know about Interceptor. Interceptor is really, really good in my opinion. I actually love Interceptor because it helps you get them lane steals. If you know how to read lanes already, this will help you out a lot. Because if you can read the lanes, and it gives you either tips or catches. Now, Hall of Fame is going to give you so much more catches off when you read the lanes. You see it bumps off your hand all the time. If you have it on a Hall of Fame, the chance of that happening are slimmer to none. And if you have it on bronze, you have a higher chance of tipping it rather than catching the ball. Rather than grabbing the ball in midair and getting that easy steal when you read the lanes. But Interceptor is another amazing badge. That badge is best on silver or Hall of Fame. I put this on silver on my point guards, shooting guards, whatever. If I want a pure lock, I'm put this in on Hall of Fame. But I still believe the best value you're gonna get is on the silver tier because you're gonna get less tips. You're gonna get a little more catches when you read the lanes. If you read the lane, you only get a tip. That's still a win to you guys, okay? That is the next badge I want to talk about. Next one I want to talk about is a highly slept on badge, okay? Now this badge, people are going to be like, why are you talking about this badge? Off-ball pest. Now I've been using off-ball pest on bronze. I really do believe that on bronze it gives you the best value. But if you have this in Hall of Fame, it could help you out tremendously, okay? It improves a player's ability to bump and harass the offense of the ball. Makes players more difficult to get past when playing off ball, as they grab and hold their matchup, don't get ankles broken as often. So it combats you get from your ankles getting broken. So if you see you getting ankles broken, this combats that and actually gets rid of your ankle breakers and won't let you get ankle broken as much. And if you're playing corner defense, so you're at the perimeter locked in, you have this on Hall of Fame. I put this on bronze and I was playing corner defense for like a game or two. And I was stuck onto my defender. Like, he couldn't get around me because he was stuck on me. And when he tried to, he lost a lot of stamina. He was blinking red. And there's not much he could do because I'm holding on to him, right? And then when people have their playmaking take, trying to do snatchbacks and stuff, I don't get broken as much times as I do without it. So on bronze, I'm not getting broken as much. But I haven't been broken with it on, to be honest. I haven't actually been broken with off-ball pest on. When I have it off, I have been broken a couple of times. But with it on, I don't get ankles broken at all. In my recent experience using it, I've used it like 100 games, and I haven't got my ankles broken once with that. But that's another amazing badge. Now, the next one I want to talk about is Pogo Stick. Now, Pogo Stick is another overpowered one, man. I reckon put this on either Silver or Hall of Fame. Now, Pogo Stick, I already had the stats on this as like the top 5 most essential defensive badges. I had the stats on that. I think it's like 0.5 of a second. No. Every 2 seconds with Silver, you can jump up and down and try to get a block every time you spam Y or spam triangle. But a Hall of Fame is like every 1.5 seconds. It's probably 2.5 seconds with Silver, 2.3 seconds with Gold, and it's like 1.5 seconds with Hall of Fame. So obviously Hall of Fame is the best, but Silver's still really good value. And I really recommend, even if you have a point guard trying to play the 1v1 court, I'll put this on my point guard and I can defend centers because I can use Pogo Stick. And when I have my Intimidator on, it helps me get the block on them and get a good contest so they miss the layup. All done. The next badge I want to talk about is Pick Dodger. Now, Pick Dodger is actually not that good of a badge, but Pick Dodger is really good if you want to play perimeter defense, especially on the twos, because a lot of people sit behind screens and just fade away from behind screens and stuff like that. But if you're playing people who like to use heavy screens, put Pick Dodger on Silver or Hall of Fame. Again, Silver is the best value. Hall of Fame is the best by far, but Silver will help you not get stuck into the screen and get around the screens pretty easily. Now for you centers, Box is a really good badge that helps you get the box out. Worm is a very good badge. I put Box on bronze and I put my Worm on Silver on my center. And Worm actually helps me combat Box and get around the box and swim in front of them and get the easy offensive or defensive rebound. Depends where you are. If you get boxed out, this will help you out tremendously. Another really good one is the Rebound Chaser badge for centers, even point guards. Put this on bronze for point guards, you will get a lot of rebounds. More rebounds than not having it on, but Hall of Fame is the best value for Rebound Chaser if you want to put that on. Brick Wall, I don't ever use Brick Wall, to be honest, it's pretty useless. The last 3 badges I want to talk about is Pickpocket. Pickpocket's a really good badge for point guards, centers. You want to get a lot of easy steals. Tireless Defender, so I'll put Pickpocket on bronze. My Tireless Defender, I chuck this on bronze. I do save a lot of stamina, and it's like Tireless Shooter for offense, but it's Tireless Shooter for defense, basically. Helps you get in front of them and easily defend them with no stamina. And then Trapper. Now, Trapper's a really good one. So if you're playing 2v2s, right, or 3v3s, and you have 2 people playing either side, the double team rings underneath your feet, it actually traps them in and they can lose the ball. They either bump it off your leg, you get an easy steal with Pickpocket, stuff like that. But Trapper's a really underrated, slept-on badge that I reckon you guys should try out. Let's go into the part where I want to show you the setups for badges for point guard centers. Let's get straight into that. Alright, now for the best badge setup for the defensive end. Now, I have 28 in this build, so I'm going to show you what the best is for point guards and centers. If you have 3 to 5 defensive badges as a point guard, you want to put either gold clamps and silver intimidator, or gold intimidator and silver clamps. If you have 5, you only can have 3 defensive badges for a point guard. Put on silver and bronze. So bronze clamp, silver intimidator. Now for a center, if you only have 5 defensive badges, you shouldn't really have that little of defensive badges. You put your Rebound Chaser on bronze, Rim Protector on bronze, Chase Down Artist on bronze. They are the top 3 badges you will need. And then you can either put on Box and Worm, or you can just put on Worm or Box. So I reckon that's probably the best for 5 for centers. Now for point guards who have 8 defensive badges, because I know a lot of people have 8 defensive badges, you want to have gold clamps, gold intimidator, bronze interceptor, and then if you're playing 2v2s and people sit behind screens, put on bronze Pick Dodger. Or you can put on bronze Rim Protect, which also helps you block people on the perimeter. So you want to get blocks on the perimeter, Rim Protector actually does help you. Now for centers, obviously you want your gold intimidator. This is for people with 10 defensive badges for centers. You want to have gold intimidator, that's 3. Bronze Rim Protector. Bronze Chase Down Artist, that is a hot 5. You want to have your bronze, that's 6. 7, and you have 1 more to go. You put that on, okay? That's what the best is. For 8 defensive badges for centers, yeah, 10. You can obviously put on another badge, which is actually really good. If you want to set screens, put brick wall on, but you don't really need to set screens. I have a brick wall and I set pretty big body screens, to be honest. And you can put silver pogo stick, which can actually help you defend the centers, like the 7-for-3 centers or post scorers. Actually does help you a lot, you know what I mean? Now for point guards with 15 defensive badges. Now if you have 15 defensive badges as a point guard, you should have Hall of Fame, that's a hot 8. Silver Interceptor on, which is 10 defensive badges. You have 5 to go. But your bronze rim protector, your bronze chase down artist with 3 badges left to go. As a lockdown defender, you do need these 2 badges, but you don't really need pickpocket. You put that on silver, pick dodger, and then whatever leftover badge you can put on pickpocket. Now, if you have 20 defensive badges as a point guard, I want to go through the point guard ones really quickly. You can put on tireless defender, which will help you out. That's if you have 15 defensive badges, okay? If you have 20, you have 5 extra ones to put on, okay? You have Hall of Fame defensive badges. I put on rim protector on silver. Obviously, I want to have my pogo stick just on bronze, just in case of defending a center. That is what I really, really need to do when I'm playing against a center. I'll even put that on silver if I really could. But for point guard, it's probably the best all-round loader right there. And you can upgrade a couple of badges. You want to upgrade tireless defender, you want to upgrade rim protector, stuff like that. Now for centers, obviously, this is actually a really good lineup, right? If you're going to have Hall of Fame rim, Hall of Fame rebound, you could do that, okay? I'm going to show you what I rock with the 28 defensive badges, okay, on my point on this center. I rock with silver rebound, silver rim, silver interceptor, bronze chase down. I rock with Hall of Fame pogo stick. I put on bronze off-ball pass, bronze box, and then I put on silver worm. Then I have 5 left over. Obviously, I need a couple more badges, which I have Hall of Fame Interceptor on as well, which actually does help me out a lot. I put on Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser. With the 1 left, I can either go Silver Chase down, which is a little bit of a waste, or go Gold Rebound Chaser, or I can just put on Bronze Trapper. That is what I'll do with my power forward personally, okay? Now for point guards, if you have 28 defensive badges, I do right here, so 30 defensive badges. This is what I rock, okay? I rock my Hall of Fame Clamps, Hall of Fame Intimidator. I rock my Hall of Fame Pick Dodger, Off-Ball Pest Bronze, my Rebound Chaser, my Rim, and my Chase Down. Obviously, I do need a couple more badges, which I have 4 left over. Now, these last 4 badges, I put it on Silver Pickpocket. And then I'll obviously put on my off-ball pass silver if I'm playing off-ball defense. If I'm not playing off-ball defense, I'll leave that on bronze because I do need that. Then I'll chuck on silver, tireless defender. That's what I would rock with for badge setups. They're the best badge setups in my opinion. So go try them badges and tell me in the comment section down below how you feel about them. Leave that like, hit that subscribe button, follow me on my social. Links in the description in the top comment of today's video. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. That is the best place to keep up to date with me. Anyway guys, catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.